Friends, today we are reviewing The Raven King, the last book in the Raven Boys Quartet by Maggie Stiefvater. And the first book, let me show you the books first. The first book, The Raven Boys, the name of the series. The second book, my favorite of all times, The Dream Thieves, and Blue Lily Lily Blue, the third book, and finally the last book, The Raven King. Now, The Raven King is the end of this quartet, and we continue the story of Blue, Gansey, Adam, and Ronan as they continue as they actually finish finding Glendower. So I'm not gonna spoil anything. The end of the final book in the series is very hard to review because of the chance of spoiling things, but I'm just gonna talk about this book and how much I enjoyed it. In my previous video about Blue Lily Lily Blue, I told you how much I adored the characters and the character building, the world building. It was so good, so realistic, and I thought that I'm gonna miss these characters because the series is finished. I'm not gonna meet them again. I wasn't sad until the day after I finished The Raven King. It just dawned on me that I'm not gonna have another book about these characters, and I became so sad. But it was a good read, wonderful for those who like fantasy, romance, urban fantasy, paranormal romance, and kind of romance, fantasy and magic systems that's built on the nature and things like that. Like people go inside the trees, people live inside the trees, people are descendants of the trees somehow, like that. I'm not gonna spoil and say who, but yeah. So Blue. The story continues as Blue, Gansey, Adam, and Ronan continue searching for Glendower to have that one wish that all of these boys thinks that they have their own wishes, and it usually because they have the one of the main themes of the book is friendship, and they are all really tight together. It's one of my favorite things. I think it's one of many people's favorite things about this book because the friendship between these boys and Blue are so great that I really enjoyed it. There were some scary moments also in this book, especially the ones that had Noah in them. I was so scared because I was afraid that we would lose him forever, and because from the beginning I didn't believe some things would happen. But and they didn't. It was kind of expected of the board that we wouldn't lose some people, and yeah. But in the middle of The Raven King, I was so worried about, especially Noah. I was worried about his friendship with the other boys and with the group with Blue, that it was scary. But fortunately, we got past it, we got through it, and nothing horrible happened. But they finished the search. They found what was to be found, and yeah. So it's hard not to spoil things. Yeah. The main theme, the main conflict in the Raven Kings, the new conflict is that now that one of the people, that the gray man is not working for the people who wanted to buy and sell dream objects that Ronan and his father pulled out of their dreams, and they were magical things. Now that they are not working together, the gray man is not working for him anymore. Other people, other buyers and sellers and smugglers actually are looking at Henrietta, coming to Henrietta and searching for these objects, wanting to buy them. And especially Ronan is in danger because they think that if they get the Grey Warren, means the person who dreams things and pulls things out of the dream, if they get them under their control, they're gonna be rich and things like that. So everybody's in danger, especially Ronan. But unfortunately, we get through all of those conflicts, and at the end we have the climax and the resolution. And of course, the book doesn't have just one climax at the end. It's just everything that happens. So much is going on. So much is going on with Gansey and Blue's relationship is continuing, and also Ronan and Adam's relationship is now in the out. Everyone knows about that. But of course, the romance, some parts, yeah, as we know from the first book, that whoever is Blue's actual true love, and if they kiss, this kiss is gonna kill the true love of Blue. But we expect that relationship to grow slowly, but there's nothing cursed about Adam and Ronan. I don't know why their relationship doesn't doesn't develop very much, but it's very slow. That's one of the things that bugged me through the series. The relationships, some of them are really close. Of course, I love other relationships like Blue and Ronan's relationship. They are like this brother sister kind of thing, always messing with each other, always calling each other by names, and especially like rude things say to each other like that. And Noah's appearance, Noah's involvement in the story was a lot less than the other three books, and the times that he actually showed up, I was worried about him. Something horrible was going to happen to him. That was the relationships. And my favorite relationships, my favorite characters, of course all of them are my favorite, but my favorite in this book was Adam and Ronan's. And I reached the point that I was suspicious of all of these characters. Like Declan, I suspected Declan of doing something nasty with Matthew, and we found out that, oh my god, no spoiling, but we find out so many things about Ronan, and other things are just manufacture of Ronan's dreams is so much more than we were let know before. Yeah, we didn't know so many things before. Now in this book we understand a lot more about Ronan and his family. That was great. Some of the actions, some of the things that happened were quite gruesome, I can say, and it was really horrible. Some parts were really horrible, very very graphic, some deaths. Yeah, but not in the other books. This book was the end, and it was a little PG-13, more than that, I think. Yeah, so that was the level. The writing style is quite easy to read. It's young adult. The romance was slow, and that's the main theme of the book. The themes, other themes are identity, friendship, love, hope. Yeah, and I recommend this to people who like fantasy, great adventures, great quests, and mixture of fantasy and nature and things like that. Fantasy and magic that involves nature. That was really apparent in this series. I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna miss it. yeah, it was a great read. Enjoy. Thank you guys for watching this review with me. See you.